Hello everybody. It's been a while since I've been over here too. I'm doing two different videos at this point. You'll see one on mine and my buddy's channel with our games, and we'll have more content eventually over there. It's been up and down. We've got a lot of things going on, including with my voice issue I've had for the last couple weeks. That's the reason I haven't been doing the videos as much as I would like to be doing. But right now I'm going to do one right now of a review of a movie I just got recently. You all know Scooby Doo, right? See, Scooby Doo's got a lot of movies. As you can see, I like Scooby Doo. But I want to point out the most recent movie that came out. The Scooby Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost. As a kid, I was always wondering, when are they going to catch the 13th ghost? Because if any of you have actually ever seen that saga, they only catch 12 of the 13 ghosts. So right now I'm just digging out the movies so you can see them here, because they're in my deep collection here, movies. Alright, there we go. Alright. Of course, there's a complete series of Scooby Doo and the 13 Ghosts. It's got all these, there's 13 episodes actually on this, but the first episode covers them just actually releasing the 13 ghosts. And I'd say about the first 6 or 7 episodes, amazing detail, really dark and creepy. Towards the end of it, though, they got more childish and kiddish, I'd say, if you want to put it. Because it's kind of amazing how you can watch the difference of when a production team just starts running out of time and they don't have backing. So basically, I'd say this saga right here is probably one of the better ones you could watch to see that. Because, I mean, there's some episodes you could point out that are really good and, like, stand out. And then here's the most recent movie where they actually deal with the 13th ghost. And I've got a couple things I could say about this. One, I wish they would have followed more of the format of the original episodes of this, like the first 7. Just because it felt more of a, like, because they actually have Fred and Velma in it. In these episodes here, they don't have Fred and Velma. So basically, they're having her, and I mean, I don't know if I like the way they have her portrayed in the show as so skeptical. I mean, I know that's her deal and everything, but still, I feel it hurt this movie. And another thing that really hurt the movie is basically a person, what is his name? Sorry, I watched the movie a little bit a while ago before I got really sick. Vincent Van Gogh. Okay, it's on the back of this one. Basically, he's a wizard and he can cast spells and do different things that helps the gang in this one. This movie, for some reason, he doesn't have those abilities suddenly. It's just one of those things where it's like they feel like they had to cut out a lot of the different paranormal stuff. They made it, this one more or less ends. I mean, I don't want to give away how it ends, but I wasn't very happy with what I was expecting. Because in these, they actually catch the ghosts and put them in the chest of demons. And this one ends a little slightly differently. I mean, it is an interesting concept of them all in the very end. But still, I would have loved them to follow this format a little more, like in the first couple episodes of this. I mean, I got to say that again, just because if you watch the saga, you'd understand what I mean towards the very end of it, how they got very lazy with it. But, I mean, for this, though, I mean, I would give it at least a 6 or 7, maybe out of 10. Not perfect, but at least they do wrap up the series. So they do deal with the 13th ghost. They do talk about the chest of demons from this movie too, because there is one part I would say, because I just love how it was like Velma being super skeptical and everything. They actually get the chest of demons out, and then she was going to open it to prove it, but she second thinks herself and actually leaves it closed. Even though I think it would have been great if she would have opened it, because then we would get to see the other 12 ghosts come back, and a better resolution, actually detailed care. So overall, I mean, it's a good one-time pickup. Watch it as long as you've seen these ones. Because if you watch this and not even see this, it's kind of like, what are they talking about? So you got to get both. Let alone in these, there's 2 ghosts that they actually deal with. They're trying to help get the 13th ghost out. They don't even make an appearance in this one. I was like, come on! I mean, they're like vital characters in this, and don't appear in this. And they're supposed to be a continuation. And also the Scrappy Doo. They actually do mention Scrappy Doo in the movie. But the gang don't know who he is. They pretend like they don't know who he is, which is kind of like, seriously? I mean, he's in how many of the Scooby Doo movies? I mean, I got the stack right here, and he's in a lot of the Scooby Doo movies. He's even in Scooby and Scrappy show. But in this movie, they completely disregard him. Like, they don't know who they're talking about. Because they have Flim Flam, he's in this series too. Basically, it's like they almost forgot who he was. I'm assuming the reason they did that just because of the, as we all know, that scene Scooby Doo what happens in the first movie here of Scrappy actually being the villain in the end. So I'm wondering if that's just their way of writing him off. But I found that kind of sad. They could have had Scrappy in it. I mean, shoot, Scrappy's in every episode of this. He didn't get an appearance of this. Same with the two ghosts trying to help the ghosts get out. They're not in this either. So, I mean, there is a lot of things they could have done to make this better. But overall, it is a Scooby Doo for the newer generation, because a lot of these Scooby Doo episodes, you'll see the old animation style, which kids get a kick out of nowadays, which I could agree. I mean, you gotta give these people credit making this, though. They had to hand draw it and get everything done, and this was all done in this is a 1 year thing. They just played all 13 episodes in 1 year while actually releasing these. So that's why I feel like the last episodes were really, really rushed. So overall, if you get this, make sure to find this to go with it, so you can at least have all 13 ghosts. So there's basically having a. You want to get this and this together, so you don't have no resolution at the end. Because if you watch all these, it's like, come on, where's the 13th ghost? They got 12 of them. And this, at least they end it and actually give you the 13th ghost and actually tell you a little more. I mean, it does tie in a little bit with this, because it was always one of my fan theories when I was a kid, thinking, I think I know who the 13th ghost actually is, which this movie kind of does confirm it. But either way, Scooby Doo.